Hello, my name is Maria Guild, and I'm a local real estate agent here in the city of Maricopa, Arizona. And today I wanted to make a quick video talking a little bit about earnest money deposits, what it is, why we have them, if we can lose them, if we can get them back. I'm going to cover all of that right now. All right, so what is an earnest money deposit? So if you are in the process of purchasing a home, you've probably heard that term thrown around a little bit, and you might be thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, basically, an earnest money deposit is sort of like a security deposit, good faith gesture. If you are about to purchase a home and you're gonna write a contract and you're gonna go into the whole process with someone selling their home, you want to have a little skin in the game. You want to show them that you're a serious buyer, that you're not just running all over town, throwing out offers, and then walking away from them. You're going to put out a little bit of money to say, here you go, I've got some skin in the game. I am a serious buyer, and I want to see this through with you. How much is an earnest money deposit typically? So typically it can range anywhere from 1% to 2 to 3% of the purchase price. Another question I get asked a lot is, where does this earnest money deposit go? Do we give it directly to the seller? Does an agent keep it? What happens? And to answer that question, when you send in your earnest money deposit, it gets held in a third-party escrow account. So they will be holding the earnest money for you. And then the great news is that earnest money you put out to hold the house, your little good faith gesture, it then gets applied to the final down payment and the purchase of your house. Another question I get asked a lot is, can you get your earnest money deposit back? And the answer to that is yes, if you do it in the contingency time and period. So typically, if you go under contract on a home, you have 10 days to do a home inspection. And in those 10 days, if you find something you don't like and you're not comfortable following through with the purchase of the home, you can get out of that contract and get your earnest money back. Also, sometimes if based on financing, you are not able to fully qualify at the end, there are some loan contingencies where you can get your earnest money back. For example, if in the time of escrow interest rates shoot through the ceiling and you were only approved for a certain amount, that is an incident where you could possibly get your earnest money back. Now, can you lose your earnest money deposit? And the answer to that is yes as well. So one way you can lose your earnest money deposit is if you are out of all the boundaries of your contingencies and you've been under contract for several weeks and you just decide you don't want the house anymore and you don't have a valid reason, and the seller can keep your earnest money deposit because you've basically taken their home off the market for close to a month, and that is sort of their recourse. So be careful, make sure you know your due diligence dates and your contingencies, and make sure that you don't just pull out of a contract for no reason, because you might lose your earnest money deposit. All right, I hope that gave you some information on what an earnest money deposit is, and it made you feel a little bit more comfortable. If you hear that word, now you know what that means. It's basically just some money up front to secure your home. If you have any other questions or anything else you'd like to discuss or talk about real estate, leave it in the comments below. If these videos are helpful to you, please give me a like or a subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. And of course, if you're looking for real estate, give me a call. I love helping people get into new homes. That's what I love to do. Have a great day. Bye.